Today we're going to learn two things: how to find old newspaper articles on the Google News Archive, and how to upload them to the History Unfolded website. History Unfolded is a crowdsourced project run by the U.S. Holocaust Museum that's collecting articles published between 1933 and 1945 to track America's response to the Holocaust. Here's their website. I've logged in already, so we'll click on Menu and then on Browse Events. The museum has chosen 30 events for searchers to focus on. Today, we're looking for news about the St. Louis, the German passenger ship full of Jewish refugees that was turned away from Havana and later from the U.S. The St. Louis had to return to Europe, and many of its passengers died in the Holocaust. Here's the ship in 1939, and here are some of the passengers. Here's a map of their route. The ship reached Havana on June 2nd, so that's the week we'll search in. Next, we'll open up the Google News Archive. With over 2,200 papers listed, it's pretty daunting, and a lot of the papers are in French. We need a U.S. paper that was published during the relevant years. But first, we need a navigation strategy. You'll notice that a lot of these papers have only a few issues listed. So our number one search filter will be for papers with more than 3,000 issues. That will keep us from wasting time. Let's look under Boston. Here's the Evening Transcript. Lots of issues, but nothing after 1915. Our second search filter is date. We need issues between 1933 and 1945. Let's look under K. Here's one that fits the bill, the Kentucky New Era. Almost 18,000 issues published between 1874 and 2008. Let's take a look. The results are sorted by decade, so we'll click on 1930s, then on 1939, then on June. Let's try the June 5th edition. Oh, there's a photo of the St. Louis right under the masthead. Let's go to full page view and then magnify it. There's our story right there, Wandering Jews Aboard Ship at Sea. Now we can see that the paper is from Hopkinsville, Kentucky. We want to capture the photo and the headline, as well as the paper's name and date in our image, so researchers can verify it. We'll use the Mac Screen Capture tool, Command-Shift-4. Great, now we've got the whole thing, the whole article on our desktop. You can do this with a snipping tool on a Windows computer too. That was pretty quick. Let's go back to History Unfolded to upload our findings. We'll click on Submit Research on this event, then on Submit an Article. Now we'll type in the name of the paper. It's actually the Daily Kentucky New Era. The name of the archive, Google. There's our archive. The next page asks us for the type of article, which is news, the page number, which is 1, the date, June 5th of 1939. The next line is the headline, which was Wandering Jews Aboard Ship at Sea. The subheadline is a little longer. Refugees get qualified right to land in Cuba from German liner. The byline is Associated Press, so we'll just type in AP. The next page is our image upload, so we'll click on Choose File. There's our screenshot. We'll choose that. Now we hit Save and Continue. Next is a final page for checking and editing our work. In case we've made any errors, everything looks good. There's a comment section. It's very important in the comment section to enter the URL for our article. So let's go back and capture the URL using copy and paste. Now we'll click on Submit Findings. It looks like the site has accepted our article. Congratulations, you've helped grow the database documenting the American response to the Holocaust.